Welcome back. We are still talking some high school hoops, and I tell you what, we had a big-time matchup Thursday night. Milford was hosting Indian River. The Bucks on the attack here early on. It's Devin Krantz pulling up and knocks down that one from deep. His team had the lead, but the Indians fought back, and Shaq Hall, he gets the steal. He's going to find Keontae Sturgis right here, who's going to take it in through the contact for the and-one finish. But Milford would pull away in the fourth. They just move the ball around here till Damon Coleman gets it. He's going to pull up, drill the corner three ball right there. Bucks take it 76-58, the final.
And Cape was taking on Dover Thursday night. Here's Jordan Allen showing off his moves. Check out that finish for two. And the Vikings will fight back. Ryan Thornburg is going to be open on the wing. There he goes. He finds it there. Knocks it down from range. And the home team was looking good, but the Senators are a great team, and they will show why right here. Brian Pettit with a long ball of his own, and Dover goes on to win this one 68-52.
And North Carolina was taking on Colonel Richardson Thursday night. Isaiah Bolden with the 3 Ds of basketball: drive, draw, and dish to Rasheem Bolden right there. The Bulldogs made things interesting in this, though. Give them some credit. William Thomas here kicks to Isaiah Horsey. He pulls up from the left wing, drills the shot right there, but the Colonels would pull away late. Tyrone Wilmer with the coast-to-coast drive, the left-handed finish right there. Colonel Richardson pulls it out, 62-50 the final.
A good rivalry matchup here between Easton and Cambridge. Early on, Tavon Emery gets it at the top of the arc and throws it down to give his team the early lead. But here come the Vikings. Ivan Taylor here with the solid baseline drive, takes it himself, gets the finish, but this one was all Warriors. Ryan Hall with the nice look to Leon Flournoy, who puts it away down low. Easton takes this one 66-38.
Wow, I tell you, another wild week. It definitely shook up my power rankings a little bit. It's going to be interesting now to see how bad Trey's rankings are as well.
I feel like every week we say the same thing because there's so many great matchups, and then they kind of throw us for a loop. And Trey Miles is standing beside us right now, and I know that he was all over the place this week, so his picks had to have changed up. Trey, what do your power rankings look like this week?
I don't know about bad, Spencer, but what a shakeup last week was. The comeback by Washington over Queen Anne's sticks out in my mind. It's also as well as somebody finally slamming the Rams. Definitely some changes in our rankings this week. Let's take a look. Our new number one is Y-High. The Indians take the top spot for the first time this season. Pocomoke coming in at number 2 after that huge win over Parkside. The Rams slide down to number 3 after falling to Pocomoke. And let's not forget they were down at home 20 to Y-High. The Rams not playing their best ball right now. Kent County sliding up to number 4. Got a nice little winning streak going right now. And Washington, I was kind of disappointed going down 20 to Queen Anne's at home before coming back. So they slide down to number 5. Over in Delaware, Polytech, what's new? The Panthers sitting atop our standings for the 7th straight week in a row. Dover not going anywhere. The Senators sitting behind them. So impressed by Smyrna, even in a loss. They played great. They bump up to number 3. Delmar at 4. Laurel falls out because of their loss to Milford earlier in the week. And Sussex Tech back in our rankings. I said it earlier, a couple of weeks, big weeks coming up for Tech, and a real chance to get their season turned around. Guys, throw it at me.
He's right. It's not bad. Those were pretty terrible rankings for as far as Maryland. I agree. Actually, I have the exact same 5 going for Delaware, but in Maryland, I go Y-High 1, Parkside 2, Pocomoke 3. It's kind of a logjam there at the top. My thinking is those 3 teams have all played each other, and of the 3, Y-High is the only one that got a road win. Pocomoke's the only team that got a home loss. You do the math, that's where you're going to get right there. Washington, I still got them at 4. I get the argument right there. It was not pretty at all against Queen Anne's, but they did fight back. They did win that game, and a win must count for something. And Kent County, the only team in the North that is in any sort of conversation in this power rankings, they get that 5 spot.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to go with Parkside at the top still. I have to stick with Parkside at the top. I think that all the way down the roster, they're just very solid. Then I'm going to go with Y-High because I will say that they have started to impress me down the road. Poco, have to throw them in there. I love the guys on that team. And Washington, still going to keep them up at number 4. They still come to impress me. They do need to take care of things off the court, but I think if they can do that, they can stay up there, and then Kent County there.
Yeah, Bennett, try and work your way into this rankings. Feel free to win a game. Please. I want you on there. You deserve to be, but you got to earn it a little bit. All right, well, it's time for another commercial break, but coming up next, it's time to talk some college hoops. In case you haven't heard, Coach Collins has his Hawks rolling, but how'd they do last night? Stay tuned to find out.
This is Coach Dave Byer, head coach of Parkside High School. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.